So today our group will presenting to you everything we know about database management system. But before we know what it is and how it works, we have to know a little bit about history behind it. Since the ancient time, humans began to store information for a very long time through multiple types of ways, either writing a document or filming about it. Elaborate database systems were developed by government offices, libraries, hospitals, and business organizations. And some of these basic principles of this system are still being used today. Computerized database started in 1960 when the use of computers became a more cost-effective option for private organizations. There are two popular data models in this decade: a network model called Codacil and a hierarchical model called IMS. One database system that proven to be a commercial success was Zebra system that was used by IBM to help American Airlines in reservation data. In 1970s, E.F. Card published an important paper to propose the use of relational database model, and his idea changed the way people talk about database. In his model, the database schema or logical organization is disconnected from physical information storage, and this became the standard principle for database system. Two major relational database system prototypes was created between the year 1974 and 1977. They were Ingress, which was developed by UBC, and System R, created at IBM St. Joseph's. Ingress used a query language known as QUEL, and it led to the creation of systems such as Ingress Corp, Sybase, OneBase, and Pretendly. On the other hand, System R used the SEQUEL query language, and it contributed to the development of RBase, DB2, Oracle, and Nonstop SQL. It was also in this decade that relational database management system was become a recognized term. In 1976, a new database model called Entity Relationship was proposed by P. Chen this year. This model made it possible for designers to focus on data application instead of logical table structure. Structured query language became a standard query language. Relational database became a commercial success as the rapid increase in computer sales pushed the database market, and this caused a major decline in popularity of network and hierarchical database model. DB2 became the flagship database product for IBM, and the introduction of the IBM PC resulted in the establishment of many new database companies and the development of products such as Dream, DBase 3 and 4, and Wacom SQL. After database industry shakeout, most of the surviving companies sold complex database products at a high price. Around this time, new client tools for application development were released, and this include Oracle Developer, Power Builder, and others. A number of tools for personal productivity such as Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Access were also developed. For a prototype for the object database management system was created in the early 1990s. In the mid-1990s, the advent of Internet led to an exponential growth of the database industry. Average desktop users began to use client-server database system to access computer systems that contain legacy data. In the late 1990s, the increased investment in online businesses resulted in a rising demand for Internet database connectors such as FrontPage, Java Servlet, Enterprise Java Bean, and Oracle Developer 2000. The use of CGI, MySQL, Apache, and other systems brought open source solutions to the Internet. With the increased use of point-of-sale technology, online transaction processing, and online analytic processing began to come of age. Although the Internet industry experienced a decline in the early 2000s, database applications continued to grow. New interactive applications were developed for PDAs, point-of-sale transaction, and consolidation of vendors. Presently, the three leading database companies in the Western world are Microsoft, IBM, and Oracle. Today, databases are everywhere and used to enhance our life from personal cloud storage and to predicting the weather. Many of the services we utilize today are possible due to database. Presently, there are new players in the non-relational database space offering specific solutions. Some of the current relational databases including giants such as Oracle, MySQL, and DB2. We're also seeing a new trend emerging that focuses on making powerful technology accessible to everyone. Now that we know a brief history about the database, now we're going to know what it is and how it works.